Every biology class starts with the same basic rule. Life runs on the sun. Plants absorb solar radiation, and the rest of the global food chain relies on that stored energy. Because of that rule, scientists long assumed the deep abyssal ocean was a biological desert. It is freezing, crushed by immense hydrostatic pressure, and completely dark. Without the sun, there is no energy battery. In 1977, a team took a submersible named Alvin down into the Galapagos Rift to investigate deep-sea volcanic activity. Researchers like Robert Ballard had mapped the area previously and pinpointed significant temperature anomalies concentrated along the seafloor. This tectonic map shows the mid-ocean ridge system, a massive underwater mountain range where the Earth's plates pull apart, exposing raw magma from the mantle below. Down in that darkness, the Alvin crew didn't find a barren wasteland. They found towering chimneys pumping out milky fluids, surrounded by dense populations of animals no one had ever seen before. If the sun is the only way to power a food web, there had to be another energy source keeping this ecosystem alive. The process starts when freezing ocean water seeps down through microscopic fault lines and jagged cracks in the rigid seafloor. As it descends, it collides with rock heated by exposed magma. This thermal transfer causes the water's temperature to rapidly spike. Normally, water this hot would instantly turn into steam, but under the crushing hydrostatic pressure of the deep ocean, it stays fluid. On this phase diagram, at a specific threshold, water enters a supercritical state, having the density of a liquid but acting like a gas. As this aggressive fluid forces its way up, it dissolves heavy metals and sulfur compounds straight out of the rock. The rock beneath the ocean acts as a highly pressurized geological refinery, taking in cold, passive seawater and spitting out a highly reactive, chemical-rich fluid. When that toxic, superheated fluid finally breaches the seafloor crust, it violently erupts back into the near-freezing ocean water. The sudden temperature drop forces dissolved minerals to instantly crystallize, stacking up layer by layer into rigid, jagged structures. These chimneys grow fast, sometimes up to 30 centimeters a day, eventually towering as high as a 20-story building. When the chimneys eject fluid thick with iron sulfide, they look like this, earning the name black smokers. These structures are the physical exhaust ports of the Earth's internal engine, venting raw chemical potential directly onto the ocean floor. That fluid is completely saturated with hydrogen sulfide. On the surface, this chemical is highly toxic to most animals. Down here, organisms use a process called chemosynthesis to turn that toxic inorganic chemistry into physical matter. This molecular visualization shows how extremophile bacteria oxidize the hydrogen sulfide. They capture the energy from that reaction and use it to stitch carbon dioxide into sugars and amino acids. These microscopic organisms do the exact same job as plants on the surface, serving as the biological base for the entire deep-water food chain. Larger animals, like these giant tube worms, don't even have a digestive tract. They host the bacteria internally, using their red plumes to absorb the toxic fluids and feed their microscopic partners directly. This steady supply of sugar supports a massive ecosystem, including blind crabs scavenging right on the mineral structures. Pale octopuses hunt among the rocks, enduring a high-pressure, toxic environment that would instantly crush or poison surface life. The existence of these vents proves that biology doesn't strictly require a star to function. It just requires an engine.